Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we are unpacking a really magical, super fleeting internet moment that has literally captivated millions of people all over the world. We're talking about a story of spontaneous music, the beating heart of a massive, chaotic city, and honestly, the undeniable power of human connection. It's just the kind of thing that makes you smile just thinking about it. So let's get right into it.
So, picture this. You're just going about your day, you're rushing down the pavement, your mind is on a million different things. What happens when a total stranger just randomly walks up and joins a street corner doo-wop group? I mean, it sounds totally scripted, right? Like something straight out of a cheesy Hollywood musical. But no, this was a real-life event, and it captured this incredible, spontaneous energy that we're going to break down for you right now.
And it all starts with a completely spontaneous New York moment.
Okay. Let's dive into this and break down how incredibly fast this whole thing unfolds. We're setting our scene right on the bustling, totally unpredictable streets of New York City. First, you've got singer Chloe Dowsell. She's just walking through the city streets like literally anyone else. Next thing you know, she stumbles upon a group called Cover Story Doo-Wop. They're already out there, doing their thing, harmonizing right on the corner. And then, she just takes a massive leap of faith. She simply asks if she can join in. And amazingly, they say yes. They let her in. It's that sheer serendipity of events and the immediate welcoming openness of the group that makes the foundation of this whole story so remarkable.
Which brings us to the immediate physical impact this had on the environment, a massive sidewalk energy shift.
The very second she started singing the classic song Stand By Me with the group, the entire atmosphere just transformed. Conversations stopped abruptly. People literally froze mid-walk. What was just a noisy, random street corner suddenly turned into this full, impromptu concert. Just imagine the chaotic, loud ambient noise of the city completely fading away as these voices lock in together in absolute perfect harmony. It literally forces you to stop and be present.
You know, one viewer comment perfectly captured that magical freezing of time. They simply wrote, "This is New York." It's such a short comment, but it's absolutely crucial because it acts as this powerful cultural stamp. It authenticates that amazing shift in energy we just talked about. It tells us that despite the endless hustle and honestly the deep isolation that a giant city can sometimes bring, these moments of spontaneous, shared humanity, they are baked right into the city's DNA.
Of course, a moment this special didn't just stay on that corner. Let's zoom out and talk about it going viral on TikTok.
2.3 million. That is the absolutely staggering number of likes this original clip pulled in on TikTok. And it doesn't even stop there. It just keeps getting reposted and shared across all platforms. We're talking millions and millions of people watching and rewatching a completely unplanned, totally free encounter on a random sidewalk. It is a massive, massive digital footprint for what was originally just a very brief, real-world analog moment.
So I have to ask you, what makes it land so well? Why did 2.3 million people stop their endless doom scrolling and smash that like button? I mean, people see street performers all the time in big cities, so what was different here? Let's move away from those viral metrics for a second and dig into the deeper emotional and historical mechanics of what was actually happening beneath the surface of this video.
Now, what's really interesting about this next section is how this encounter ended up proving the song's point. And this brilliantly illustrates why the specific song they sang matters so much. The choice wasn't just some happy coincidence. It's arguably the main reason this moment resonated so deeply with millions of people. The song, Stand By Me, was written way back in 1961, and it was specifically crafted as a song about comfort, about loyalty, and about showing up for each other in times of trouble and darkness. It is this timeless, universal plea for support and togetherness.
So when you actually compare the original 1961 intent, comfort, loyalty, showing up for one another, with the modern reality of this totally unrehearsed connection between complete strangers, something really beautiful happens. By welcoming a random passerby into their group to harmonize in public, they aren't just singing the lyrics, they're literally physically living them out in real time. Watching this happen live and totally unrehearsed actually proves the song's own point perfectly. As we wrap up this explainer, I really want you to consider this. If a song written all the way back in 1961 can still stop a chaotic, hyper-modern city street completely in its tracks, what does that say about our timeless need to show up for each other? The technology we use to share these moments might constantly evolve, but our fundamental human craving for connection, for serendipity, and for shared art, that absolutely does not change.
Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer today. And hey, I hope it inspires you to keep looking out for those serendipitous, beautiful moments in your own daily life. See you next time.